If you are a natural lifter and your primary focus is building an absolutely strong, phenomenal physique, then you must absolutely be doing squats and deadlifts as the foundation of your workout routine. Now, I know this is super controversial with all of the bullshit going around the fitness industry right now saying that squats and deadlifts are absolutely useless, blah, blah, blah. And although this is true for people that are blasting shitloads of gear, as a natural, we're gonna go over some of the evidence-based reasons as to why you need to be doing these exercises if you want to achieve an absolutely phenomenal physique. So first things first, if you're a natural lifter, definitely be sure to subscribe to the channel. Let's get into it. So the first thing, we need to understand exactly what drives muscle growth in our bodies, and it's neuromuscular adaptations within our central nervous system that send electrical impulses out to our body after we're finished training that produce more growth hormone, promote muscle protein synthesis, testosterone, and other good things in our body that drive recovery. So it's really important that we're doing these squats and deadlifts and that we're doing them heavy. Not 1 rep maxes or anything like that, but if you're able to do them within the 3 to 5 rep range for 2 sets, once or twice a week, that is going to be absolutely ideal for hammering on that posterior chain, which is where most of these electrical impulses are located within your spinal cord and your brain. Nothing targets your posterior chain like squats and deadlifts do. Now listen, I get it. These exercises are absolutely brutal. I don't like doing them either, but I do them because I know the benefits that they provide not only to myself, and the reason I'm telling you this and making this video is because I know the benefits that they're going to provide to you as a natural lifter. They are going to put on so much more muscle on your body. It is not even funny. I'm in my 30s now, and this is what I look like year round. I'm absolutely shocked by how I've been able to transform my body in the last 18 months by really focusing on doing these squats and deadlifts, something that is really important. And you need to be implementing these into your routine, at least 2 sets of workout twice a week at the absolute most. Anything more than that, and you're absolutely going to fry your central nervous system. You're not going to be able to have the recoveries that you need to be having in order to keep progressing through your lifts. Your testosterone's going to fall off of a cliff. Your cortisol levels are going to spike, and you're going to be just in a perpetual state of stress all the time. So it's really important that we manage these heavy compound lifts and do them just enough so that we can get the response from our body that we need to in order to put on more muscle. Now, it's been really popular out there, from the aesthetic or the bodybuilding crowd saying that, well, for hypertrophy and blah, 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 squats and deadlifts, they really don't do anything. And although there's a certain element of truth there, when it comes to building an actual aesthetically pleasing physique as a natural, you need to be doing these squats and deadlifts to promote that overall muscle growth and neuromuscular adaptation within your body so that you can be putting on as much muscle as possible. And at the same time, what you want to be doing is you want to be getting lean as well. So I'm going to talk about, the things I do for my diet and everything like that to be able to maintain the leanness that I maintain throughout the course of the year. I've never actually had my body fat percentage measured or anything like that, but I would say it's somewhere in the low double digits, high single digits, somewhere around there, based on the photo that I showed you guys earlier. Definitely let me know in the comment section down below what you think my overall body fat percentage is. So when it comes to actually building an aesthetic physique, we need to focus on 2 things: building as much muscle as possible, and number 2, getting lean. If you do these 2 things, you will absolutely have an aesthetic physique, and you'll probably look a lot better than most guys that are out there. And I mean, anecdotally, if we just look around at all of the best bodybuilders of all time, the Ronnie Colemans, the Arnold Schwarzeneggers, Phil Heaths, everything like that, these guys focus the majority of their workout routine on doing heavy compound lifts. And the reason for that is because of, again, like I said, that neuromuscular response that you get from your body. That is really the key driver here in understanding that this is what really truly builds muscle for you as a natural. And even if you're somebody who uses steroids, They're still absolutely necessary to be doing, just maybe a little bit less frequently. If you don't want to do them at all, it's probably not going to be a problem either, especially if you're using gear. You already have anabolic levels of, hormone running through your body. So, getting that extra amount out of your, posterior chain naturally is not going to be super important for you. Now, for me, these are definitely exercises that I've neglected in the past, but I've really spent a tremendous amount of time, especially in the last 8 to 12 months, really honing in on these compound exercises, specifically the squats and the deadlifts. And I've noticed an absolutely phenomenal response. I'm 30 years old now, like I said earlier. I've never been bigger, I've never been faster, and I've never been stronger. And based on the research that I've done, I've noticed that the reason for this is because of that stimulus that you get from your posterior chain and your central nervous system. So again, as a natural lifter, it is absolutely critical that you're doing these exercises and that you're doing them heavy. My goal here is to bring you guys results and not bullshit you with any bullshit information. At this channel, we like to stick to the basics, we like to master the basics, and we work hard when we train. Definitely be sure to subscribe to the channel, and I'll see you in the next one.